Hi there. Welcome to Convos in an Apron. I hope you guys are doing well. My name is Rose Ann. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, Convos in an Apron is a cooking show, but it is not your average cooking show. Over here, we have fun, we have a great time while exploring dishes all around the world. There is also a special segment where I try something crazy. And I also give cooking and kitchen hacks that would help you in the kitchen and boost your kitchen skills. Either ways, it is always a great time to hang out with me, and today we would have so much fun because today's meal is quite something, as usual. Are you ready for a story? So, once upon a time, in the Efik and Ibibio clan, girls experiencing puberty were taken into what was called the fattening room to prepare them to become a woman. Womanhood, basically. The good old days when fat was seen as a sign of prosperity and beauty. And then fit fam like us, it wasn't a thing back then. Don't you just miss those days? Okay, so these girls were properly fed, they were taught, they were given beauty treatment to prepare them for womanhood, to become a wife, an entrepreneur. So one of the meals that were served in this fattening room is called Ekpang Nkukwo. The name just says it all. By the name, it just has to tell you something. This meal was so elaborate that it was served on a special occasion like traditional marriages, royal affairs, whatnot. It was created out of love and patience, and of course, plenty seafood. All right, let's get into the recipe for this meal. I can't wait. Okay, so we have our cocoa yam, we have our water yam, we have some snails, palm oil, smoked fish, periwinkle, salt, crayfish, ground pepper, some seasoning cubes, jumbo prawns, and scent leaves. Now, feel free to use whatever leaves that you want. Either you use this or you use the cocoyam leaves. Alright, so we begin. We'll start by cutting our scent leaf. You want to cut your scent leaf into the length and width of your palm. Okay? Next, we'll peel our cocoa yam and our water yam. Now, you want to ensure that your yams are put in 70-30 ratio, being that your cocoa yam is about 70% and your water yam is about 30%. I know it doesn't look like this, but I already mixed some already and grated them, but that is the percentage basically. So you would grate your cocoa yam in the smallest part of the grater. So it creates that paste you want. So you can see what is looking like already. See? That paste, that texture that you're looking for. Alright, so I just wanted to show you what it would look like. Like I said, I've grated some already. So this is a mixture of the water yam and cocoa yam together. And I seasoned it with ground pepper, some salt, crayfish, and seasoning cubes. And this is the end result. Okay? So now we'll clean our fish. I will just rinse my hand a little bit. Okay. All right. So we want to clean our fish real quick and peel off the bones. I really love this fish, especially the smell. It gives you this aroma. So I'm using 3 medium-sized of this particular fish. The Yorubas call it a jakika. Okay. I have one last one to go. This was soaked in a little bit of hot water, so it's a little soft and it's not that hard. All right, so now we'll take our peeled fish. All right. So good. So I'm just going to rinse this a little bit. To wash away any other particles that might be in the fish. Okay, now that we're done with this, so I'll throw this away now. All right, so now we'll begin to create our first layer. I like to start with our washed smoked fish. Our pieces are just into tiny bits. And save some for our second and maybe third layer. Okay. Next, I'll take our jumbo prawns. I'll just put just a little, so I'm not going to take everything. Put them in pieces. Okay, next, our periwinkle. All right, that's it. Okay, now we begin to make our rolls. And what you want to do is, each one you take, is either you use a spoon or your hands. I'll go with my hands. So you roll up the mixed paste of your mixture of water yam and cocoa yam, just a little. So you go by the size of the scent leaf. You want to put little so that your mixture and your paste doesn't, fall off when you're rolling up. So you take it by the edge of the scent leaf and you roll up like a cigar, just like this. All right? You keep repeating the same process. Remember not to put too much, just a little. You roll up. Okay, go for the next one. Remember that you can use cocoyam leaf, but I like to use scent leaf. Whatever you like. So you fold and you place here. Now that we're done preparing this, all I did was repeat the same process with our leftover seafood and then our wrapped leaf. Then I added some of our smoked fish and the snails. Now I would add a pinch of salt, just a little bit. And some crayfish. Okay. I just want to let you know that just in case you don't get the first, the second, or the third time you do this wrap, that is totally fine. Remember that the epic women who do this effortlessly have had years and years of practice. So that is perfectly fine. I'm going to put this on a medium heat to avoid burning. This food cooks really, really, really fast. So we would add a little bit of water. This food really uses more of steaming than boiling, all right? That is okay. Oops. Okay, so we allow it to simmer for a minute. Okay, we'll rinse this. Always clean your utensils while you're cooking. Okay. All right. I'm just going to clear this for a bit. We are almost done with our meal. All right. Now we add our seasoning cube. And some ground pepper. Depending on how you like your spice. Okay, and we cover to simmer while we clear our kitchen. Almost there. Like I said, we would shake so that the steam can circulate around the pot. Remember to cook this on medium-low heat. Remember to shake your pot from time to time to distribute the heat evenly. Do not overcook your meal, please. Okay, so we'll allow this to simmer for 1 minute and we'll wait. Then we'll add a few tablespoons of palm oil. Okay? I can see why this meal was actually served in the fattening room. It's such a delicacy, such an elaborate meal. You know, it takes a lot of time and it's supposed to be eaten by royals. So I'm sure when you're done preparing this meal and you're eating it, you're going to feel like a princess, feel like a wife, feel like a woman, you know, just like the epic women. All right, now it's time for us to add our palm oil. We'll rinse our spoon really quick. All right, I can smell it already. I can see why this is called the food for the royals, you know? Okay, we're adding our oil now. This all depends on you, and well, if you're forming fit farm, you can add little, but this is the quantity I use. I used 1 spoon of this, full spoon. Okay, I'll cover this to simmer a bit. Remember to shake, shake, shake. So I'll shake and allow the heat to be passed around. And we are done. It was easy, it was quick, and when you're eating this, you would feel like a royal. Like a woman, like a wife. All right, just going to stir this for a little bit. You would know once this is done when you put the spoon and then the bottom is a little bit thick. Then you can put off the gas. Just look at how rich the meal is. Full with seafood. Okay, so now we serve. Just a quick rinse. Okay, and we dry it off. I'm really too excited to taste this. All right. Can you see the steam? It's the smell of the smoked fish to the prawns and the crayfish and the snails. Oh, did you hear that? Did you hear that? That is our periwinkle. It's just such a rich meal, you know. Every spoon and every bite has little details. All right, this looks so good. Just look at this. Isn't this beautiful? Let's dig in. All right, I have my fork, and of course we'll have to drink wine with our meal. All right, I'm just going to rinse my fork quickly. I'm so excited. So good. I can't wait for you guys to try this recipe. I can see why it's called the food of the royals. There's a lot going on, so every bite has a little bit of detail in it. So good. I'm really excited. I see why this is a meal you take when you're in the fattening room.